Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading. And I just wanted to say that I am so excited to hear all of your plans and your changes that you're making in your life and your businesses that you're starting. And I absolutely love hearing that. And it makes me so excited that people are pursuing things that make them happy. And it makes me happy because I love hearing how other people are succeeding. All right, so today I felt like doing a love reading. I felt like love is in the air. So I have my rose quartz for an overall energy, and I'm going to get a whispers of love, and we'll see what's going on. I'm feeling like love is in the air. See who needs to hear a message. See what's going on. It's a beautiful day today, blue sky. Oh, look at that. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. I absolutely love that because that's what I was just saying, that I loved hearing how people are pursuing their dreams and feeling like you are limitless, that you can do whatever it is that you set your mind to, and that's what you have to believe in. That's what you have to know. And even when times get tough, you have to stay in that energy because you will be tested. But that just shows how deeply that you want to have something happen, that you will get through the tough times. All right. I feel like there aren't any more that want to come out, so we're just going to go with that. So it could just be like a love reading about, loving yourself and making the right choices for yourself. All right, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Wheel, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Being your own best friend, right? I've said that before, is that you have to make sure that you make those decisions that are best for you. Change, the Wheel, Eight of Wands, moving forward. Surprises, Eight of Pentacles. This is another one of my favorites because I feel like it's things are doing things in a different way. Like if they weren't succeeding or they weren't as fulfilling, I feel like when this Eight of Wands comes out, I feel like it's the energy of things are doing things in a different way. It doesn't mean the other way was wrong, but it could mean that it's a new way of doing things, a new way of... Gertrude. Thank you. Gertrude and Lexi are a little wound up this morning. They crack me up. Okay. So Eight of Pentacles being like a new way to do things, or doing things differently and changing things up. Especially I feel like with it next to the Eight of Wands. Trying different things or researching a different way to approach something. Eight of Pentacles also represents a new money-making venture. So it could, and then with that being with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like that could do with a new job, new way of making money, new opportunities. I feel like it's coming out of the shadows, right? I feel like it's bringing something to the surface with the Seven of Swords. It's bringing something to the surface that maybe, I feel like we all kind of have these ideas in the back of our mind that we're like, oh, I'd love to pursue this, or I'd love to do this, or I'd love to try this, or I'd love to try that. But I feel like with the Seven of Swords and then with this Five of Pentacles, where we have the coin that's going right into the person's hand. Like this coin is very clear and it's coming right into the person's hand. I feel like it's coming into those opportunities or exploring those opportunities that maybe were not in the forefront, but at least exploring them and researching them, right? And looking into them and seeing what the possibilities are for them to happen, because you are limitless, right? And doing those things that make you happy, because when you do things that make you happy, it's such a different perspective. And I know that sometimes, some people can't, like you have to do, you have to do things that, you don't love, but it's in order to, like make things work within your life. But I feel like even if this is just something on the side that you like to do, right? You just spend maybe an hour a week pursuing it or looking into it or exploring it or whatever that is. And I feel like that just helps you to be energized, to feel more motivated, and makes you feel more empowered. The High Priestess, believing in yourself, right? That you are limitless. And if there's something that, I feel like there's something that you want to do, there's something that you want to pursue, there's something that you want to look into, there's something that you want to try. And like I was saying, is I was looking at this two of Pentacles, and he's balancing on the high wire there. And I feel like bringing something out, that exploring something, looking into something that you wanted to do and bringing that to the forefront, that helps, like I was saying. And if you just spend an hour a week, that helps you to feel more balanced, because you're like, oh, I feel excited about working on this. And you feel like it's not always this heavy, energy where you have to do all these things that you don't really want to do or you don't like doing. But then you can have that time where you can work on those things that you do like to do. And sometimes that really gets your brain going, and it really gets your brain thinking. And it's like, well, you know what? Maybe I can make this more of a forefront, and maybe I can pursue this, or maybe I can do this. Or if it's going back to school, right? Going back to school to learn something new or a different trade, or just researching things. I just feel like all of this kind of brings in change. Gertrude. What is this Eight of Pentacles here? Eight of Pentacles. Emotions, right? Emotions and feelings, and maybe it's a feeling that you haven't felt before, right? That excitement and that energy, and being excited about getting up in the morning, and just kind of not, I feel like also with the King of Cups, it's like not worrying about things as much, and kind of taking that energy that we were using to worry and stress about things, and to focus on other things that we would like to do and that we would like to pursue, and taking that time to learn and educate ourselves on things that we feel we want to pursue. I know that I've definitely spent a lot of time worrying and stressing about things. And I've wasted a lot of time doing that, and so I don't want to do that anymore. The Fool card, I love it. He's dancing on the beach, and he's having fun, and he's making sand castles, and, just being, foolish, but having fun at doing it, right? And then sometimes we feel like we're too regimented, and we're like, no, I can't do that because this is what I have to do, right? And it's like, sometimes when you just act silly and you just have fun and you loosen up, it's just like, it lets go, it releases all of that, if you have all that tension and that stress going on, and it's just like, oh, I just want to be silly, I just want to have fun, right? And to loosen that up and just enjoy things, even if it's just that little thing and it's for a few hours, and it's something that I feel could be the spark that turns into something more. And sometimes that can really surprise you. And it's just that first little nudge that you need. And that pushes you into a direction that really can change everything, right? That can shake everything up, that can change everything, that can be a surprise, right? That you didn't even know. That's what I was saying before, it's a surprise. And something that you do and you're like, wow, I'm surprised, I feel so good, you know what, I think I'm going to look into this, or I'm going to try this. Or you never know, you could meet somebody, right? If you try something different, and it could be a whole new group, and you could meet somebody and meet new friends, or a partner, or, if you're single, or you never know what could happen. And I feel like being open to those opportunities and listening to that inner voice that may be pushing you to go do something that's that pushing you to do something that you were kind of thinking that it wasn't going to happen, but maybe before the time just wasn't right, and now is the time. That's what I feel like for Capricorn. I feel like now is the time for Capricorn, and that we're really coming into our own, and we're really exploring. And I feel that Capricorns are good leaders, and we're taking charge now, and we're leading ourselves, and I feel like we're also helping others too. And I feel like this is the time to do it. I just feel like the energy feels right. All right, so let's get a fortune reading card. And always believing that you are limitless, right? You can do anything you choose. Just like I was saying, even when times get rough, that you have to know that it's just testing you to see how badly you want something. Plane, look at that. Travel, right? Adventure. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. And that's what I feel like this reading is this life becoming more full, coming out of the shadows, doing those things that you've been wanting to do, listening to that inner voice, just letting go and having fun, researching, exploring, looking into things. And it could be travel. Maybe you've always wanted to travel someplace, and so you start looking into it, and you say, well, what are the hotels I want to stay at? What are the things that I would like to do? How much is it going to cost for a plane, ticket? And maybe start putting those coins away for that trip, right? When you have something, if you have that jar, or you have that thing where you're putting this money aside because you have this trip that you have planned, then it's like, okay, having to go to work isn't fun, but you're knowing, oh, I'm going to put a portion of this aside for me to have this trip that I want to have. And you have that goal, and you have that thing to look forward to. And that's what brings in that excitement and makes it easier. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.